Hello, friends. Samuel Graham back doing TCGs. Hope you're all doing well. This is a semi unplanned video, but a pretty cool one. I wasn't sure exactly when it was going to happen, but here we are. After one of my recent videos for Legions, Realms at War, I was offered the opportunity to basically have a package of stuff to create more content based off of. So this is what I got. You can see I have not opened it yet. There is actually a packing list on this side of it that I am really trying hard not to look down on, and I have actually managed so far not to see anything that is listed on here. So for the moment, not knowing what's in here, I'm going to kind of play this video by ear a little bit. Um, I'm not sure where we will end up, what all this video will entail. Other than we're gonna crack open this box that I got, and go from there, and just have a good time doing that. So thank you very much for the fine folks at Future Lore Studios, Taylor Howe, the, running the show over there and really trying to get this game off the ground and doing a fantastic job from everything I can tell. I've been seeing some stories about, relatively minor, at least in my opinion, relatively minor um, customer service issues or whatever that they've really gone above and beyond to correct. Um, so it's really pretty cool to see this company both interacting with the fan base that has already developed, um, both in terms of just answering questions and talking up the game alongside the fan base, answering rules questions in various discords and all over the place, but also reaching out to people, trying to get more eyes on the game, get more opportunities for people to look at, see this game, get it played. Um, like right now, I'm gonna specially schedule this one. I've actually already pre-recorded. I've got a crazy next couple of weeks, so I opened some materials um, for them. I'll let that be a little bit of a surprise exactly how that goes down. But I wanted to have some of that ready. So this is kind of a special one that is jumping the schedule a little bit, and might schedule a couple special ones depending on what goes on here. But I'm really excited to crack into this. Um, First time doing something like this that was specifically like a sponsored ish, like a real kit from a creator. So I'm excited to kind of dig in, and I appreciate the faith that Taylor Howe and the company kind of showed in me by allowing me to do this. So I'm rambling a little bit. So let's see what's in the box. I'm really excited. I had my scissors out. I think I'm going to go to the pocket knife. We'll see. That may end up being a mistake as well. My typical videoing setup is not ideal for opening a box this big, but I'm adapting and making do. So if I'm having to shift things around a little bit, I apologize, and I hope it still looks okay for everybody. The saddest part about this is I cannot see a way of doing this without uh, cracking these stickers. I would love. I have. I collect stickers specifically, generally from content creators. Um, you know, different guys, kitchen table TCG, scheming skeleton, like whoever has stickers available, I like to see them. So like seeing the sticker here, I'm like, but that's okay. We can make do. I'm sure there is cooler stuff than stickers. Oh, it's not tearing, so maybe that's a little bit promising. We'll see what we can do with it afterwards. Oof. I may actually have to straight up cut through this next one. It would help if I cut the tape on this other end. You can tell I'm still, the packing thing is right on the side of the box. You can't see, and I'm trying as much as possible while doing all this to not look down and see that. Keep the surprise for myself as much as for everybody else. It's a pretty big box. Oh, snap. Well, how about that? That's already a pretty awesome thing to see. So, Albertan welcomes you. The first thing I see peeking out through the paper wrapping, I'm going to scoot the box a little bit closer to me now so that we can actually, I can show you on that camera. We got a nice array of Bountiful Harvest boxes. I really enjoyed opening the Bountiful Harvest that I have opened so far. That video posted a few days ago. So, oh goodness, yeah, I'm knocking things over. Like I said, not my usual setup. But man, that's exciting. Ooh, at least one of those is opening on this video. I can tell you that right now. That is going to be a thing for sure. So again, still, I can already see some things, but I'm trying to not get too far into the box so I'm not spoiled too much. But next up, for excellence, we have it just occurred to me that that is showing up backwards. So the Bountiful Harvest is showing up backwards, but we've got a Ravage Lands booster box. I'll flip these top ones at least so you can get a better view of what we're looking at. So we got a booster box of Ravage Lands and quite a few Bountiful Harvest boxes, which is awesome. I see a playmat showing up right off the bat here, which is pretty thrilling too. I see one particular thing that I'm saving for last here. So we've got the playmat right here. Be the warlord your legion needs you to be. That's pretty cool. I had seen this playmat on other videos, but I hadn't actually seen it in person yet. That's really cool. That's a great looking playmat. That's a really good looking mat. Probably, yep. Paper to help protect that in transit. Now here's an interesting thing. There's a tube. Ooh. Another sticker. I won't be able to peel it off, but at least I won't have to mess this one up. I'll keep this tube somewhere so I can have the sticker displayed. It looks like what we have here are posters that I'm trying to open without disrupting them too much. There we go. Just needed to change my grip position a little bit. I may end up having to show these on my face camera. So I'm pretty sure that someone took notice when I commented on this piece of art specifically. And I feel terrible that right now the name of the card itself is completely escaping me. But I remember specifically commenting on this piece of art and being really thought that was a good looking card. Let's see what we have next. Oh, cool. So, coming out in the not too distant future, we've got a blister set called Frontiers that there has been quite a bit of. Um, they've been dropping lots of hints, not any like major spoilers yet for like saying exact cards or stuff like that. Not a ton of that, but I've seen a lot of hints, pieces of card art um, coming summer 2022. So really not too far away at all. Um, so with kind of the details of the set down at the bottom, blister set 1. There are 18 packs, 10 cards, and a foil in every pack. And then we've got the really cool the Ravage land, as I've got it off my main camera here, but a Ravage land poster as well. So that is pretty awesome. I'm thrilled with this. I love, 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 love. I love this one, the Bountiful Harvest one. That is pretty fantastic. And I really like posters. So that is fantastic. That is absolutely thrilling to me. Set those aside. And the last thing we've got here, I've got a little note actually. Hey Samuel, compliments of Future Lore Studios. In appreciation of your desire to dive into Legion's Realms at War trading card game, a first edition Ravage Lands booster box, a case of 10 first edition Bountiful Harvest Season 1 supplemental boxes, a limited edition Decimaya playmat, a Boundless Riptide extended art exalted rare foil promo card, which I guess is what's on the other side of this, a Ravaged Lands Viseria poster, a Bountiful Harvest Magic Moonlight Promenade poster, a sneak peek card art poster of our blister expansion set Frontiers to be released mid-summer of 2022. Thank you for taking the time to cover Legion's Realms at War on your YouTube channel. Sincerely, Taylor Howe, CEO of Future Lore Studios, creator of Legion's Realms at War trading card game. And sure enough, we've got a Boundless Riptide. I'm actually going to slide it out of the plastic here at least. I'm admiring it for a second here. This is a cool. It's in a sleeve inside of the top loader there, so I'm gonna consume 50. Target all cards in opposing player's eradication zone. Send all targeted cards to your eradication zone face down. Draw 2 cards. You may only activate 1 per turn, and it's a fortified. That is pretty cool. And I apologize. This is not my. Let's see if I can maybe get it a little bit better there. It's gorgeous, though. Sorry, what I was saying, I apologize. I'm using a different camera than usual for my top down right this very second. So that is why it is not showing up quite as cleanly as usual. I'm going to do something real quick that I don't typically do. At least I am going to try to. Let's see what we've got here. Well, hold that thought. Well, this is going to be a little bit tricky, but we can make it work. Okay, here we are. So I'm flipped from the normal perspective for the moment, but I wanted you to not see too much of how the sausage is made with my intriguing at times way that I have stuff like this set up, sealing my promo Boundless Riptide. Here's another thing. Before I actually do what I was going to do, this the note, the compliments of Future Lore Studios note, the fact that like it's personalized, my name on it, you know, specifically looking at referencing YouTube channel as, you know, what the thanks is for. This is really cool stuff, y'all. That is really another thing that is continuing to impress me, not just about the game, but the company behind the game. Um, it's really, really, really a cool thing to see. So, this video is starting to lengthen on us, so I'm not going to go too terribly much further, I don't think. But what I am going to do, as promised when I saw them, we're going to have to, I mean, after the fun I had, I can't see Bountiful Harvest boxes and not find out what's in a couple of them. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So, get my trusty pocket knife out. I'm so excited about this. I've been giddy for a hot minute about it, just in preparation, and then it got here while I still had work stuff to do during the day today, and then had, you know, other things, hanging out with the little dude, like all that kind of stuff going on. So I'm sitting here. I've been itching ever since it showed up to find out what's in it and really get into it. The poster, I could just sit here and gush about the stuff, like how cool the posters are. Everything is just so neat. That's a really cool thing. Like now that I've seen it, I'm like, okay, so everything in there with a possible caveat, but I will kind of work on how I want to do that. But with a slight caveat for doing content a different way. I expect everything, all the sealed product, I will open on camera and post it to create more content, get more people's eyes on it. I'm really impressed with the product. I am super impressed with Future Lore Studios, with the company itself at this point, and just all the ways that they champion their game, and in a lot of ways let the game speak for itself, let the product speak for itself. So I'm I can't say thank you enough for for the trust in me, and the, I guess, the investment in me as well, to spread the word about Legion's Realms at War, about Future Lore Studios, about the great things they're doing. So let's look at some of that product. First off, we've got Ancient Relic, Helm of Harmonization Unified. I don't think I had. I don't remember a helm. I could be wrong, but I don't remember a helm. That is pretty gorgeous. That is extremely good looking. And I think I'll go ahead and do it this way. I will pull out both box toppers. And then we've got the Shield of Solitude, which is just such a pretty, the way the foiling hits on it, that's really just a gorgeous card. I like that a lot. So we got those two box toppers. That's already a pretty excellent start. Two gorgeous foil cards. So we'll do the first 5 boosters and see what happens. So blessed by the blessed by Brackus Waters. So that's one thing I still want to dive a little bit more into is the lore. I'm assuming, perhaps incorrectly, that Brackus is either an area or a river itself. Hugo, the hulking freak show. So this symbol, and I believe this is all of the cards in this specific set in Bountiful Harvest, have this symbol, which is bounty, I believe, but it means that it can be in the deck of any legion. So if you're playing angels, if you're playing demons, whatever the case may be, you can play these cards in it. Hence it being kind of that the special expansion set to give cards for any deck, I think was the general idea. And see, like this, I think that is just such a very pretty card. That artwork. Jessica the Journeyman. Albertans Port Heritage. Looking for a leader. Hope you find one. And there's our rare for this pack, Great Feast Hall of Alberdoon. And I liked the art on this too. Like the fairies floating around and pouring beverages for the massive row of people feasting. And this is, it's simple, but I love it. Losing focus a little bit there. Albertans Market District. If I can get my camera to cooperate, there we go. Like the art on that, just showing all the foodstuffs, the vegetables, the all the whatnot that is in the baskets and stuff there. That art is just really good. A defender of Alberton. Time for harvest. And if anybody who stops in and watches knows better than me something that I might be mispronouncing or anything like that, please, I do not take offense to correction on stuff like that. So we got a mask. Ooh, 2 different masks. 3-Eye Dark and Fang Face. We've got Chant of Preservation. Stay a while. Actually do. No cards in the field can be returned to their respective owner's hands this turn. All players draw a card. You can only activate one per turn. That's kind of cool, actually. Basically, a not a truce, because I guess they could still be killed, but sort of just a protective card to keep what you've built up out there. Alberton's Midnight Guard. The Buttery of Alberton. I mean, I like butter, so I feel good about this. I feel like I'm seeing some cheese and stuff. That's my kind of place. It's a fortified. Bestow +4 attack to all Bounty Realm warriors on your side of the field until the end of turn. If you control 2 or more warriors from another legion When you activate this card, +2 attack to all warriors of that legion for each bounty realm warrior that is higher than. That's kind of cool. So it automatically boosts your bounty realm people, but it also, if you have a lot of them and they're stronger than the other, your primary, it boosts them too. That's cool. And of course, we shall loot the reliquary. Pilgrimage, Trader District, and welcome to Albertan. I've done a couple packs of going through most of the commons and uncommons. I'll probably go a little bit quicker now, and stop on stuff that really jumps out at, which the first card already kind of does. That art's really pretty. Heritage Hamlet, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's revealed if the revealed card is a Heritage Bounty Realm card, add the revealed card to your hand. Albertans Big Top. Fireworks. We've already talked about this cake, y'all. I need that cake. That's cool. Fire breathing satyr. I think I've seen that before, but it's still just neat. Traveling mask. So this reminds me of the mask salesman from the Nintendo 64 Zelda games that was a little unhinged. Maybe this guy's fine, but that's what I think of when I see this pop up. And we've got a Viviana, the festival royalty. So I guess she is a guardian then. So guardians are outside of the draw deck, that can basically once the veil has flipped, they give you a little bit of a boost. We've got first acolyte of the reliquary. Oh, that one's pretty too. And so I know that the 2-player battle decks don't come with guardians, I believe is what I found to be true. But so this is one that can be available for. That's cool. Actually, kind of reminds me of Percy from Critical Role, especially on the new Legend of Vox Machina cartoon, Severed Connection. And I'm one. I know some people didn't like the starter exclusive art for this. I think it's pretty cool too. I definitely like both art choices. Pick up their power. And we've got a Dynamite Dice Dealer. Is our rare. Heritage roads lead to Albertan. It's a unified. Search your deck for 3 Heritage Bounty Realm cards, reveal them to opposing players, shuffle your deck, and place the 3 search cards back on top in any order of your choice. That's pretty cool. Mists from the Fata Morgana. Heh. Target competition. That's a cool picture. Showing Dwarf. Looks maybe human. I don't know if there's like an elf equivalent. I haven't gotten that far into the lore yet. And definitely an orky guy with them there. Alright, so we are about to wrap up the first box, and then I will go a little bit quicker through the second one, I think. Magic Blade Dancer, which I think is a pretty neat piece of art. A warrior. Controlling player chooses number. Player rolls a 6-sided die. If the result was called right, deal damage to all opposing warlords and warriors equal to the result. Then reduce DCM. Okay. Huh. So yeah, there is a gamble to that for sure. Harvest Moon. So much color on a lot of these cards too. All right, second box. The video has hit the 30-minute mark, which is significantly longer than typical. But oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this so darn much. I don't even care. There's Brackus Waters again. There's a hulking freak show again. Another dynamite dice dealer, which he just looks cool. I like how he's got the dice up between his fingers, like he's really going for it. So I guess, at least for several of these, this is another one where um, that gamble mechanic is fun, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. That you can do a lot, but it has its costs, which is a good way to build interaction in a game, I think, where you can do lots of stuff or have some really powerful abilities, but have some pretty powerful negatives to them as well. Speaking of, there is our Blade Dancer again. I'm actually curious to see what the... It may be basically the same ability. Deal damage to opposing warlords and warriors equal to the result. If the result was called, then reduce DCM of your warlord by the result rolled. If the result was called wrong, deal damage to your warlord equal. So yeah, they're the same. Oh, except the parish is different. Okay, so the Blade Dancer parish. Target one Albertan Bounty Realm card in your discard pile. Shuffle. And for the Dice Dealer, it is target one warrior on the field with the original attack of 1. Destroy it. Okay, and I'm starting to get a little bit better with the rules, but this one is one that I hadn't seen yet. I'm assuming Perish is when this character dies, do that thing. Please correct me if I am wrong. That just seems logical to me, but logic sometimes... Cake, man. Cake. Doesn't always work right in my head. By order of the reliquary. As long as this card remains face up on the field, all Ancient Relic Bounty Realms cards and their effects cannot be negated or destroyed. Okay. Cool. First Acolyte. Okay, so this one's a weak warrior but can be sacrificed to prevent the destruction of an Ancient Relic. Oh, an Ancient Relic like our fun fortifieds, the box toppers. Ah. Reroll one die that you have rolled this turn. However, roll the same results. Double the card effect for the result rolled. Interesting. This card, I remember this one. And just thinking this art. Seasons of Magic Reflections. That is just gorgeous. So you consume 20 to do one of the following. Reduce the DCM of all warlords by 10. Deal 10 damage to all warlords. All players discard 2 cards from their hand. Increase all cooldowns on the field by 2. That's ugly. That's really kind of mean. And our last pack for this video. Okay, so this is a different warrior, second acolyte, which if it would wake up. Well, what it does though, so this one is target one ancient relic in your discard pile and add it to your hand. So that seems, I guess that's the acolytes thing, is they interact a lot with the relics, which makes sense. That's a really cool piece of um, world building and internal logic. I like that a lot. Street entertainment. And there's my card again, right there. Moonlight Promenade. Well, y'all, this rocks. I've said it several times already. Thank you so much to Future Lore Studios. Thank you so much to Taylor Howe um, for the opportunity to do this, to open this box, and to open some more going forward. I'll definitely be putting together more videos, both with um, the stuff that came in this box, and there'll definitely be more to come after that as well. Um, but I'm really excited about this product. I'm really thankful and excited for this kit that I received and for all the kindness shown, not just by the company itself, but by um, the community that they're building, the gamers who have really picked this up and started to run with it. They're a good bunch. I've mentioned in particular, Vetflix and Chills, another YouTuber on here who is pretty heavy into Legions, Realms at War content. But then even guys like Louis. We're trying to get the scheming skeleton into it a little bit more. I know he's talking about getting a game in. Picked up a one of the dual battle decks for himself to give it a shot. So I'm excited, just starting to see people give it a shot, and I'm thankful for people giving me a shot. So to all those people and many more, including all of you who have taken a little bit of time out of your day, as I look down at the clock, a lot of bit of time out of your day, but multiple times, not just this video, but all, the people who pop in and take a look at what I have to say, what I have to offer the world. Um, I appreciate you all, and then I try not to take that time for granted. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Um, like, subscribe, leave a comment, any or all of the above. Um, Let me know if I got anything wrong, especially so that I can correct that and make sure that I'm not thinking wrong going forward. Um, and just let me know what you think. Thank you all very much. Have an excellent rest of your day. Bye, y'all.